Welcome in this video how to create simple and useful objects with xDesign. In this new episode I will create a hook to store my headset safely and avoid clutter on my desk. With Rise on home office, I need more my headset at home to answer the phone or making video calls. But my headset is just left on my laptop when I don't use it and I don't like it. So I will create a hook to store my headset securely away from the heat of my laptop. As we had seen earlier, you can drag and drop xDesign widget from the compass on the left to a tab on the right. This will create your design area. You can add other widgets if you need more, like accessing your secure storage, for example. Here I create a new part and selecting the first plane I create my first sketch. This will be the main shape of my hook. I draw a line and see how I can turn next line into an arc just going back on the extremity point. Then I release mouse button when I see two dashed lines, so I'm sure arc is at 90 degrees. With mouse gestures, long click on the right mouse button and moving the mouse, I see a configurable wheel where I choose dimension. I center the line with this dimension and see how sketch fully scales to the first dimension. This is particularly interesting when there are arcs in your sketch, so everything stays in place correctly. Other dimensions are added with the same simple tool, no need to search and change dimension tool for each sketch entity. This saves many clicks. Once sketch is finished, I make an extruded solid, and of course xDesign tells me there is no close contour. That's not a problem because I wanted to show how to make thin extrudes with only lines. As you can see, xDesign adds material on side you want, or both, and adding a thickness on top of the extrusion depth is enough to get solid body of our hook. I hide reference planes for more clarity and I continue my design. First, I would like to round this extremity. I don't want my headset to be damaged by sharp edges. For that matter, I use a specific fillet option called full round fillet that creates a rounded shape tangent to other faces that adapts to thickness without adding any value. So if I change thickness, full round fillet will adapt automatically with no rebuild error. I do the same for lower shape and again no value to enter because it adapts to the surrounding geometry. To fix my headset hook I need screws, so I will create holes directly in the part for countersunk screws. I don't want to spend time measuring my standard screws, so I use hole wizard that includes thousands of standard machine parts, including my M5 screws. I will only need entity to define hole centers. And as I don't have an existing geometry for my hole centers, I will use a very nice xDesign capability to create a sketch inside a feature without discarding the feature. Very convenient when you spend time entering complex parameters, for example for these holes. Here I created a dashed line center on side edge. I can create as many sketches as I need, so I create one for lower shape. To get center of circular edge, remember to hover on edge until center appears. This will add a concentric relationship automatically. For top face, I don't need the full sketch line, just one extremity, so I play with selections. Once all settings are okay, I can create my standard holes. To finish, I will add new fillets, again to avoid sharp edges that could damage my headset. See how this bubble here proposes the most logical other edge for the fillet. And I finish with lower shape. All these time savers are key to design quickly, even when you don't design every day. Part is finished. Now let's prepare 3D printing with features included in xDesign to orient the part. Here on the side to increase strength. I save as an STL file ready for 3D printer slicer, where I set 3D printer parameters and send file to the 3D printer. This is the most common process. Now it's printing time. Always nice to see 3D printing process sped up. To finish, I fix the hook with two M5 countersunk screws and I can use it right away. Okay, I should have made pilot holes, silly of me. My headset can now be stored securely. For more information on how to get xDesign, please connect on solidworks.com/makers. Thanks for watching.